last take on sustainability, Dag.
Yeah.
So, because that's a word we haven't been using, but it's a very hot topic, to say the least.
Yes.
So, how does all of these things that we talked about, and sort of the idea of the dynamic supply chain and moving across, following the customer, etc., how does sustainability play along in these things?
I think that if we do, as we said before, find the right type of tool for the right type of situation, then you also work in a sustainable way, because you really do it in a holistic point of view. And holistic, I think, are one of the key words for the application of sustainability. And we're looking right now at what can we do with the supply chain to increase sustainability and still be profitable and do it in the right way. And what's really needed then is this holistics of it all. Yeah. And that's, I think, the next step we're moving into.
Yeah, I mean, and one of the things that I'm taking from the message here is also resilience. Yeah. So if you now segment and you put the right people in the right places and all that, you become more tolerant of the pressure and the dynamics of the world outside.
Well, there are lots of people around who thrive on that sort of, they're very tolerant to change. They inject themselves with change every day. They go into the office, and there are other people who just run away from change. We just got to make sure we got the right people in the right slot.
The right mix again.
Yeah, and I think on sustainability, what Doug is saying is absolutely right. Sustainability in supply chain sense is exactly that. How can we get the best out of the different sorts of supply chains? And on top of that, we add in the CSR component, corporate social responsibility, and I think that's a really interesting one, because in a sense, when you look at corporate social responsibility, it's really a subset of that relationship segment. Because what are we doing in CSR? We're having a relationship with we're making sure that employers are not using child labour, or we're looking at the environment to treat it in a careful way. So CSR and partly sustainability is about having a relationship with whatever aspect of the operating environment we're talking about, but particularly CSR is very much about empathy with the social side, and I put it in the relationship collaborative supply chain.
All right. So we thank you a lot for coming to Sweden to talk to us.
My pleasure.
Will you be back?
I'll definitely be back. Yeah.
Okay,
absolutely.
and you're most welcome. And thanks
Thank
a lot, Dag.
Thank you.
We will hear from each other again, I guess.
Yeah.
Look forward to
And
that.
thank you for viewing this, and we'll be back.